Okay, so what do I have on my hands? Koreans and Ming have an alliance again. Bamanas is my ally, that's right. Commonwealth, Japan, and Bamanas. The strongest block of alliances I've yet had. Khorasan's being integrated. I think I was going to attack with Timurids. But my war exhaustion is very high. Question is, do I get rid of that, or do I go to war? Timurids have no allies. I'm integrating one province. That I just took from Delhi. Got all my cores back, that's right. Repaid most of my loans from my disastrous wars. How long is Khorasan going to take? Estimated it's about 22 years. I am making 2 Diplo a month because my ruler is actually okay. This is probably one of the better rulers I've had. Heir, however, wouldn't mind terribly if something happened to him. Now Spain will ally me too, and that's important because the more powerful allies I have, the less likely I am to be attacked. And if I'm not attacked, that means I won't have to surrender more land. The Rekhanquest has just begun. How you doing, Grugel? I have so many points to spend in so little time. My inflation is through the roof. My war exhaustion is super high. But damn it, I want blood. But I have no claims, so why don't I take this time of peace, to make claims as far and wide as I can. I think that's maybe the way to go. And hope that Khorasan's doing the same. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well. Let's see, do that. Ming is tempting. But then again, I don't think I can beat Ming right now. Now the Russians. A claim on the Russians. That wouldn't be so bad. Doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be somewhere in the area that allows me to cut off their Asian provinces. Asia, Europe. Asia, Europe. Okay. What I'd like to see is the Ottomans and the Russians go at it. My income fluctuates so much, and I don't understand why. Like, it just did a 6 ducat swing, and now it's down 3 again. Every month it's different. I suppose if I'm not attacking as well, I might as well turn down maintenance and try to pay off some more loans. Don't forget the colonies. Hey, Trissy. Thank you. Speaking of that, I put a straw poll. Should be below the stream view. The funny thing about that is I put it up 2 nights ago, like after I finished streaming. Or no, it was yesterday morning, like well after I had finished. Maybe it wasn't even, I don't know. It was a long time after I streamed, right? So there was nobody just lingering. And that same day, at some point, I looked at it again to edit the wording or something, and somebody had voted. I just find it funny that somebody looked at the page, and then looked at the text, and then noticed something was different, and went to the poll. How dare they refuse me access? What do I... Gotta wait for my diplomats. So what part of this is Persia? Ah, of course, I only have access to 1 province. And I'm not on the Caspian, so I can't claim through it. Oh, that's Ottoman. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some Ottoman land too. I really wish with the region view. So, like this province. It's Mesopotamia, the Middle East, and Arabian region. If I click on it, it gives me the Arabian region, I believe this is. Maybe not. This is the Middle East. But, like, there's overlap. And I can't drill in or anything. I can't, like, click again to get another one of those options. So that would be really nice to be able to just say, like, oh, this is the Middle East, so click again and get Mesopotamia. But instead you have to basically find a province that's only Mesopotamia. So clearly, the Arabian region overrides the Middle East. It just comes first, and whatever the logic is. So I lucked out because oh, well, here we go. Yeah, Khorasan region overrides Persia. So there's Baluchistan and Afghanistan. But I can see the Persian region if I do this, though. I have to, like, try to find it. And the Russian region. And these all come in subdivisions that you can't actually see, no matter where you click. I think pink is Mesopotamia? No, this is Middle East. Mesopotamia is going to be like these rivers. See if I just pan around. Not Mesopotamia, Mesopotamia. This is not Mesopotamia. This is. But this is not. All of Mesopotamia is in the Middle East, so you can never see Mesopotamia unless you are not selecting anything. Then it's clear. But what's not here is there's also the Baluchistan region here, which is a subdivision, which is inconsistent with how it's working over here and showing you the smaller sections first. But over here you can't see it, except for Afghanistan, because it's its own thing. Oh, this is Afghanistan too. It's like, it's as if it's however whatever order the developers added it, it's just in the list somewhere, and the first one in the list that's found is the one that's displayed. Hire me, Paradox. I'll rewrite your region selection. If you look at the Western Balkans, Gors is part of it, but it doesn't show. Yeah, that sounds about right. Gors, where are you? I forget. Western Balkans. Also Western Balkans. But I'll bet you, if I click on Gors, it'll show me Austria. Oh, it's going to show me Croatian. Croatian just has priority. Absolute priority. Even though it overlaps a lot of these areas. Western Balkans apparently doesn't have... Can you even find just a plain old Western Balkans? Doesn't look that way. It's low priority. Losing all this war exhaustion seems like a huge waste of time. I need to kill. I'm getting a lot of manpower now. I'm actually starting to climb. So it will be a holy war. Let's just make sure there's no defender of the faith that's gonna... Yeah, good. that province hid from you for years and you did Dracula's Revenge. I haven't done that yet, so I'll keep that in mind. Now, I think the Timurids army is probably still under 20,000. They've been punished pretty hard. 10,000! With very low manpower. How's my aggressive expansion out here? Delhi's mad, and the guy... I don't really care about them. I'll just go after, Timmy can't be mad at me if they're dead. So let's make them dead. I'm aware I wasn't paying my troops, I just don't care because I'm not afraid of them. And I'll tell my vassal to go and siege, please. He could probably kill them on his own, but I'm a kind overlord, I'll do some sieging. I think I took all the... Oh, I wish I noticed this, he wasn't maintaining that fort. This guy can take my terrible heir. Take that fort with that guy. He's only got the other fort, so I'll just do that, and yeah. This guy will stand back and wait to respond. It's not hard as Wallachia, I challenge you to do it as Moldovia. Alright. I like a challenge. So it occurred to me yesterday that this is the first streamed EU4 campaign where I've gone for an achievement where I think I will probably fail to get it. Kind of makes me happy. I still think there's a chance. Especially since I have most of one of the regions now. One of them is locked up in a protectoratable country. It's really about bringing down Russia. Actually, that's the key. If I can bring down Russia and get that whole region, plus what the Commonwealth holds, and the Ottomans, I can still do it. Where is my transport? God, the Chinese must have killed him. You, sir, should be protecting trade. And you guys need some boats. I gotta get used to looking at forts before the war starts. Because that mothballed fort could have gone a lot faster. Did I kill their whole army? Is that what just happened? Yeah, pretty much. The bad thing about this is it's probably going to piss off the Ottomans this time. Because we're no longer allies. Which makes me think it might be wise to go ahead and spend the extra Diplo per month getting Spain on my side. Let's see how fast I can finish this so I can get out of the war and lose more war exhaustion. They know it's over. I'm so far ahead of them in Miltech that it doesn't even matter. They're not a horde anymore. I think Nagai still is. Yeah, Nagai is still a nomad. If I could get them away from the Ottomans, I could melt them. Well, this is probably about as good as it's going to get, since I have all these provinces. Okay, Persia. Persia is also in Baluchistan, I think we established. So this area I should try to take. Well, I should try to take as much as I can to stop the advancing Ottomans too. So I'll feed as much of this as I can to Khorasan. They ought to be done coring the last batch I gave them. Yep. So. I think I have efficiency 20%. So add 20% to whatever I'm taking here. So this would be pretty safe. What region is Hormuz part of? Persian. Good to know. I could just take that. Although Hormuz, I need to take Hormuz because it's gonna, somebody else is gonna grab it if I don't. So I'd really like to do something like this. Actually, only border provinces. I have a claim on Bust myself, and I didn't bother to make another one, sadly. Okay, this is 63%. That's fine. I can give that to them. I'll give them up to 80. I'll give them this. I'll let them do all the work. Although... yeah, sounds good. They should be able to handle that just fine. The rest of it I'll just take cash. I do need to... I guess I can't take Hormuz quite yet. I'll have to get it later. I could take it for myself. I could just take that one for me. That's fine. You know, I can do that. Right? Just hand all this stuff over to Khorasan. My soon to be very uppity vassal because I'm giving him so much more power and land, which means I'll have to up my dip tech if I want to be safe. Or was it that? There we go. That's a wrap. Okay, he's not immediately rebellious. But he's got plus 25%. Is that new? That must not be new. But he's going to have more soon, so I really got to get my dip tech up. Let's go ahead and do that now a little bit. Plus it'll make me colonize faster. I can get some more of these islands that the Europeans have largely ignored. Well, Malacca's taking stuff. Maybe there's one that's relatively undefended. Yeah, I can take this one without worrying too much. While I wait for my boats. Alright. Come back up here. Oh. I gave myself a very roundabout route into Malwa. There's a good supply limit. Send all the rest there for reconsolidation. Alright, one more down. No real losses. Gained manpower. Good times for all. So what's the next step? Well, I can't guarantee them. Then revoke it. It's a good start. I just added about 15 years to the annexation of Khorasan. That's okay. It's like Afghanistan never got their ideas that increased. Well, they never really existed, did they? Which is really good because they would have increased the coring costs of everything. Pyongyang. Pyongan. Pyongan? I always thought it would be pronounced the same as the city. Well. I wonder what is best here. I mean, production is probably not good because it's grain. Basically, whether I want manpower, money. Manpower seems to be what I have a real lack of. That'll save me some money because I won't need as many mercs if I have more manpower. Guess I'll just bet on that. Now the Ottomans really hate me. They want Persia so bad. They probably have a mission for it. No. They don't. In fact, they don't have a mission at all. Alright. They probably added a whole bunch of AE. Including to the Ottomans, which would have been a problem in a previous patch. But nah. Gotta be over 50 now. So Nagai and Delhi and Timurids. But Delhi has a peace treaty with me. And Nagai is too weak on its own. I am very worried about Russia's annexation of Hungary, because it's going to add them a lot of power. If I could attack Russia and force them to give up Hungary, it would be enormous. If only I could incite the Ottomans to help me. If it was Ottomans, me, and Commonwealth, oh man, it would work. It would work real well. I do need to keep the Commonwealth, though, so I should probably improve with them. They're defending me against both of these monsters. Apparently, the Spanish respect my army strength now. In fact, a lot of people are respecting my army strength. Force limit's 98. Do need more manpower, though. As soon as I pay off these loans. Ah, I wanted to change my government type. Absolute monarchy. Give me more discipline, less revolt risk, and monthly autonomy change. Because right now I'm just a despotic monarchy. I think there's a risk associated with that with one of the disasters. Like aspiration for liberty can get pushed up because you're a absolute monarch. But apparently you have to have admin tech 22, and I guess I'm not too far off with that. Ah, whatever, I'm doing it. This will change my legitimacy to exactly what it is. Let's do it. Alright. Someday I'll get 75 prestige and become an empire. Cat, what are you doing? Up to no good. Ming allied the Ottomans. At least Russia doesn't have much in the way of allies. Just a lot of vassals. Into Hungary that's going to be gone in 30 years. I have 30 years to stop it. How much would it cost to set Hungary free? Is there a way to easily tell? I think Russia has about 200,000 men force limit. Oh, 157, okay. That's not too bad. Commonwealth. That's a pretty elite AI bar. I just did something. There we go. It'll be 100% since they're so big. Well. That or we knock his prestige down so low that he'll lose it when Habsburg dies. Oh, the bar, the country bar. Yeah, it is big. Probably the biggest bar I've seen. The Papal State probably only exists. Yeah, Spain has a core on it. Spain must have given it up. That or France knocked it out of him. I think France has been pushing Spain back. Yeah, Spain had a bunch of cores here. Danish Scandinavia. I really do think this alliance is going to be worth it, despite the dip cost. What else do I really need dip for, besides buying down war exhaustion? Oh, well I guess I need it for diplomatic ideas, assuming I want to flesh this out. Oh, diplomatic, yeah, this is hard. Too much to spend. Being allied the Autos, the game really wants to screw you, doesn't it? Yeah, that's been the theme. That's been the theme. I mean, I finally broke one of the 3 big targets that didn't break on its own. I mean, I can always go to war with Ming by attacking Korea if I feel strong enough. But Ming has the world's largest army, as they typically do nowadays. As far as tech goes, I still have a military advantage via tactics. Although they're gonna have ideas and I won't. Like they have quantity, they have defensive. It helps them keep up a little bit. Wow, Coruscant's rich. Look at all these admin points they can spend right away. Not bad. So who's next? Ooh, Commonwealth would help me against Ming? But then call in the Ottomans. They have no negatives about fighting Ming. Are you serious? Over that distance? The problem is that even if the Ottomans weren't in on it, the Commonwealth would never get through Russia or the Ottomans. They couldn't actually get to this fight. That would be amazing, though, if the Commonwealth Army... No, it's not going to work. I'd have to focus on a front, and I'd get wrecked on the other one. That is a war that I do not... It's going to be... It would be a huge mess. No, Spain were in on it. Basically start World War One. God, what a mess. I like how Russia's using up diplomatic relations on Wallachia and Hassa. 2 OPM vassals. So really, it would be me against Russia. Hungary's in there too. Hungary's probably going to have... They're a vassal state, so they're going to have a slightly lowered force limit. Are those allied Tuscany? Did they really? And Bohemia? What am I looking for? H. Hungary have 42,000. So Russia and Hungary versus me and the Commonwealth, assuming that was a war I wanted to get into. Not including Estonia, that's probably going to be 20,000 more? 15 to 20? So if they have 100 and I have 100, and Russia has 150, and Hungary has 50, we'd be even in troop numbers. Eastern units, and then my Chinese units. I'm really reluctant to rival the Ottomans. They want all my land now, because I think they have claims. Oh, they don't. Okay, they just want Persia. Where to go? It's a lot of money, this area. The Isles did essentially fund my entire Ceylon campaign. Which is funny, because when I was playing Ceylon and I went out here, the only reason I did it was to become Sumatran or Java. But it turned out being like the thing that let me push my way into India with relative ease. When do you get advanced CBs? Oh, I need Diplotech. Oh, that's not happening. I'll be getting Diptech, but it's only to keep the Khorasanis from deciding they want to rebel. Oh, breach. If I didn't tolerate mistakes, you think I'd play this game? What kind of mad hypocrite would I be? Well, that's one way to go. It took a long way for sure. Yeah, I'm just really not certain about which way to go here. I don't have manpower. I know the Russians need to be fought. They built a fort out here? They're upgrading the fort out here? Hmm. The Ottomans aren't really claiming Russian land. Not either way, really. The worst part of this is if I'm still actually trying. So I know I'm on a huge time limit. So I need to capture all of this. I would really only... Mongolia? Yeah! Not only Mongolia, my friend. Tengri Mongolia. So I'd really only need one really good war against Russia. If I got one really good war, I could essentially get them down to my level. Yeah, so I need... Okay. So I need Russian, Persian, and Chinese regions. Now, bear in mind, I have most of Persia already. That shouldn't be too big a deal. The Russian region is the hard one. The Chinese, yes, they're very powerful, but once I have the Russian region, I'll have enough power to take out Ming. The difficulty with Ming is that it's so much land, but unless they westernize, I can protectorate them and it counts. So if I don't focus on taking land from Ming and I focus on the other two and finish those, all I need is one really good war against Ming. So that's why I've been focusing on Persia, and that's why I'm looking at Russia right now. Could really use a inflation reduction guy. Let's pass some time. Maybe something interesting will happen. I am watching these guys, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Spain I should probably watch too. France. And Britain. All of which could be helpful. Yeah. Commonwealth. I'm not so worried about Commonwealth. Yes, they have land in there, but once I get my work my way into Russia, if I acquire most of this land, I'm gonna have to be powerful enough to take on a lot of people because there's some really good land out there. This land over here is worth about 3 times as much as I have altogether. So Russia's total size would take about 9 wars to consume entirely. That will go down once this becomes distant overseas, I think. And this whole area will feed them a lot less income and manpower. I am gonna have to worry about Hungary though. That's like priority number 1, getting rid of Hungary. If they integrate Hungary, they're gonna be monstrous. Is anyone even at 25 mil-tech? Everybody's at 24. If the Commonwealth helps, Russia shouldn't be too hard to break. Just occupy his capital and make him lose prestige. That's a good point. If I occupy his capital, he loses what, a flat, what is it, 25, 20 prestige right there and then? He's got 46 now. I don't have to make him lose Hungary. I have to make his prestige drop so low that he can't help but lose it when his king dies. Because it's a PU, it's not just a vassal. Hell, I could take his capital, let him retake it, and then take it again repeatedly. Then take a bunch of land from him. Cut off Siberia. Ah, well, Breach, you must have made your point here. His armies are better than my armies, because he has military ideas. I haven't had the points to take any. I haven't even caught up in Miltech yet, although he's a little behind now too. So just about everybody in the world's armies are stronger than mine because I've spent so much on westernizing and getting my Miltech up. So that's given me a huge advantage in Asia. That's why the only reason I'm able to fend off Ming when they attack. But against Russia, that's not going to work so well. And the AI will probably just beeline for Commonwealth, destroy his 100,000, and siege him up. So the only way that war would be won is if I sent my entire army to Commonwealth, defended it, and took their forts whenever I could. Luckily his forts are actually not high level. They're higher level over toward me. If I'm really lucky, the Ottomans will go, hey, Russia's weak, and attack it. But I find it just as likely or more likely they'll do the exact same thing to me. Or Commonwealth. Yeah, you're right. Commonwealth does have pretty strong ideas. And I know they have a plus 5% discipline from when I just played them. Cavalry combat ability. I forgot about that. I don't know how I can forget about that. Oh, infantry combat ability too. Look at that. Commonwealth beating up Russia pretty routinely. Yeah. But bear in mind, I don't know. Started to talk me into it. I'm the guy. I know you're my rival, but you won't let me through. I would love a shortcut. Ottoman? They are neutral. Ottoman might let me through. But nah, more likely I'll have to pass through Siberia. Normally, I would be very, very reluctant to try to pull something like this. But I kind of feel like it's necessary. One settler. It damaged it down to one settler. really tempted right now to ally Spain and see if they'll join in. One of your games, you had a Russia, who kept getting bum rushed by the Commonwealth and losing wars to, in sequence, Brunei, Japan, Ternate, and Malacca? How, what, what, were they like colonizing out here or something and they just got wrecked? Pushed out? Or what? Because that was a weird group to get attacked by for Russia. Okay, that makes some sense. I've seen Russia be very bad at colonizing before. Sunni zealots. You know, they're not cool. I think they are, but they're not. I really want this morale of armies bonus. Losing land to Boreatia? That's just embarrassing. So I haven't taken any of my ideas yet for defensive or diplomatic. And I'm really tempted to just go, like, swap it out for quantity. I don't know what would be better. Because everybody else is going to have Space Marines compared to me. Hey, force limit hit 100. Ding, 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 ding. It's a first. Oh, never mind. I have to save up my tech. Artillery fire +2. Yeah. Hey, Pineapple, I need to do something funny to make you happy. I need to do something funny to make you happy. Well, I'm probably about to lose to Russia. It's kind of funny. No, through the tears. So anything else I want to spend my admin on? Not yet. But I'm being talked into it very convincingly. I really hate having 15 inflation, but I want to tech up. What do I do? Yeah, that's what Breach was saying. The Commonwealth would pull me through, even though Commonwealth has a smaller army, and they have the Hungarians on their side. Hungarians are also pretty good. I learned about World War II fighting on two fronts makes you lose. Yeah. I really don't think the Commonwealth can hold out on their front, though, between Hungary and Russia. So unless I work really fast, I think they're gonna win. They're gonna knock Commonwealth out of the war, which I can't really afford. And I'm conflicted about lots of choices. I can swap out defensive. I can't ally the Ottoman. Ottoman hates me. Also, they love Ming now. Please tell me they're at least defensive. Friendly. Friendly. No. No. You know how to bypass forts? Well, I mean, these forts you can just walk through. So that's not a big deal. Not in this Russia. They're defending the north. They have a line defending the north. But everything else I can get to. Would offensive be a better choice than defensive? You know, I really don't know. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at it together. What am I doing? This one. Okay, so offensive. Better leaders. Recruitment time is essentially useless. Prestige from battles wouldn't be too bad for me. Siege ability I love. Force limit, great. Discipline, fine. Recovering morale speed, okay. Quantity is quantity, that's what it is. Defensive. Army tradition, morale of armies plus 15, which is probably about my favorite part of it. More maneuver. Cheaper armies, which is also very good. Since the only thing I pay is maintenance, I don't pay reinforcement. Cheaper fort maintenance. Faster reinforcement, which would be really good for me, because again, I don't pay for it. Less land attrition. Attrition for enemies plus 1. Yeah, I agree. Forts are annoying as hell. Okay, Pineapple, how do you bypass forts? I do want to know. Having a repository of exploit knowledge is actually very useful. Yeah, I definitely want to save up for this. That shock bonus is huge. Too bad it only makes 6 a turn, 6 a month. I'm gonna want to make another stack too. My manpower is so low. If you exile your units and then shift, oh, text is moving. If you exile your units, then shift Q orders to them. They will bypass forts. Oh, so the path is already established. As long as they can actually walk through a territory, they can walk through the fort. Okay, that makes sense. It sounds like the game doesn't think you're exiled, it just pre-calculates everything. Saves a lot of processing time if you don't have to calculate everything on the as it's moving. I thought about it a lot lately. The pathing is very interesting to me because you want to find an efficient path. So the algorithm you use is going to be expensive because it's probably fanning out throughout the entire world until it finds the closest one. That would be a very dumb pathing system. Dumb not like as in stupid, but as in like it doesn't do anything clever. And even if it does do something clever, it's going to be costly calculation-wise. And there's all these armies doing it at once. So if you can do something to prevent yourself from doing it too much, you're going to do it. Aw, Coruscant wants to marry me. Aw. Oh, he's... A weak claim. Weak claim air. Good thing he won't have to deal with that much longer, huh? Coruscant. Yeah, now I'm integrating faster because my dip rep went up, which means I have even less diplomatic power. I would love it if Russia declared war on anyone but me right now. Actually, anybody but me in Commonwealth, because I'd really like them to be in my war. Yeah, I've enjoyed watching Flurry lately. Dude knows a lot. And he does very interesting things. And he has nice hats. I can't remember who it was that told me when he was doing his Ryukyu campaign that got me interested in him. Was that you, Breach? I know you're in there a lot. As in his chat. I saw the headline in that on those VODs. The 99 pip general. Oh, got it. Oh, wait! Pause game! Okay. Prestige and legitimacy. For money. Meh. The Commonwealth is requesting that you come to their aid in the Commonwealth Russian imperialist war against Russia, Wallachia, Hassa, and Hungary. France is in it. They called in France. Assuming the French can get through this mess, and I'm sure they can find a way. Threatened, friendly, friendly, threatened, friendly. Well, this is a target, so it's not friendly. Well, declare my own war? Ooh, that's a choice. That is a choice to make. If I declare my own war, Commonwealth won't come in. But I'll get to decide when I come out of it. If things go badly for Commonwealth and France, I do want to be war leader. I do want to take land from them and make sure it's taken. Choices. If they decide to focus me, I will have my ass handed to me. Commonwealth will take land from Russia. Land you need and can't fight Commonwealth-French alliance. Can't right now, that's for sure. I don't necessarily need to, though. One step at a time. Russia has to be broken. I wonder if Scandinavia is going to jump into this war. Probably. Yeah, I think I want to declare my own war because I want to be able to take land. Are Commonwealth and absolute monarchy? They are. So even more discipline. If they destroy Russia, this works great for me. I'm going to build up... What do I have? 20 artillery, 47... Let me build up some artillery. Let's do like 5 more for each stack here. Yeah, my artillery is severely lacking. I haven't had negative income for a while, this will help. So I'll do 15 artillery. The AI usually worries about their first war. That is information that would be extremely useful if you could back it up with something empirical. Alright, I'm going to wait a month or two for my men to get some morale back and for the Russians to move toward Commonwealth. Okay. In this case, it would be me. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But here's... Look at this. The Commonwealth is doing its two-front thing. It's definitely going to lose here. Wish I could see the French. Who's in this now? Scandinavia didn't get called. I'm nervous. But I think it has to be done. This will give me... Winning this will give me my greatest chance of actually advancing. Assuming Ming Ottomans don't attack me. Holy War would be the ideal CB. But a conquest would get me a lot more war score by holding onto this. But I'm not going to have the diplomatic points to take land that way. Although, what is it, like 15? Because he's a rival? Trade dispute. Yeah, let's do Holy War, and I'll just try to be real careful. Maybe I can pick off retreating armies that are coming from Commonwealth, though it looks like there's not going to be any. Not until the French get there. How big is the French army? Only 78,000. It's actually smaller than Russia's. This is a terrible idea. I already feel really uncomfortable doing this. Okay. Let's put my air in there, so maybe he'll die. If I'm really lucky, the Ottomans will go, hey, get Russia, not Mongols. Okay, so what kind of force limit are we looking at here? High 30s? It's better than my land. Damn. Alright. So I'm going to beeline my way toward this front. I have to get an open. I have to get a passage. They're not going to give me access. Oh, that's Russia. Commonwealth. Okay, good. That would have been weird. Yeah, I think I'll just all in that way, and I help the Commonwealth. Once the armies are depleted, then we can go and do whatever else. Although maybe I should let the French worry about that and just siege up something back here. Wow. Did they not back up? No, they must have backed up. And they still almost lost. Never mind, I'm not too worried. You can offer Russia military access. They'd love military access. Strategic interests, plus 1,200. Russia's at war with me, minus 1,000. Okay. So if I have small stacks, they're going to go straight for them. So I'm going to take stacks of 40k. And I'm going to start sieging stuff. I want to siege stuff up over here anyway. So yeah, just head over here. Everybody go. Drink your precious attrition. I'm leaving the cannons behind that I was building, but... How well? Yeah, they'll be hungry. Hungary's no problem for them. But the fact that they're divided... The French have to show up. Okay, you know what? While... it's so conflicted. They probably will reinforce my battles. This guy's fast. There's one general. Almost got 100% religious unity. There's Commonwealth Space Marines. They just stack wipe this? Where are the French? Sweet. If I can get to these forts before they can, I can take the forts. Wow. Stupid fort level 8. Literally the worst. I have 1,000 men's worth of attrition for walking my armies over. France. Look at this, minus 91%. Taking that fort. Oh, hello, Russia. I got some cannons for you. Pew pew pew. Cannons. Now, knowing that if the stack is coming for me, it is going to kill me outright. Doesn't make me feel very good about this. Seriously though, where are the French? Well, lucky for me, they have access through Ferrara and Commonwealth. Okay. I don't see the Commonwealth anywhere. Oh, they're over here. So I'm gonna get the hell away from this Doom stack coming in. In fact, I'm backing my cannons off. Can I get access to someone? Like, Yeah, I'm willing to get Ottoman access for this. Okay, we're gonna head into the center of Commonwealth and kind of regroup from there. Just gonna observe. That's a damn good thing, because here they come. Hopefully there's a fort around here that I can use to evade. Okay, good. There's a holy war. And I have won some battles, so that's good. Khorasan's gonna lose me some battles for sure. I do have taking war score, but I need a fort. That taking war score is not gonna last. I'm basically counting on sieges. You gotta have a fort to take land. Fort level 8. I should back up the Commonwealth here, whatever they do. The lowest fort level is their capital, 3. Actually, no, there was a couple of 2s up here, weren't there? Yeah, there's a lot of 2s, actually. I could just go for some of those while they're busy down here. The capital's the really important one. I need to knock their prestige down. Khorasan's going for a level 6. Don't mind me, just coming through. Nothing to see here. Ah, look at this. They split up their armies, and therefore Commonwealth wins a fight. Clearly this is due to my military brilliance and not just the happenstance of the moment. Ooh, that's a long way around. Another fort blocking me? Because... oh, this actually has a fort in it. I don't want to lose fights if I don't have to. Alright, Russia's prestige down to 24. Let's take some forts away from this fort to encourage them to retake it. How about these? These sound pretty good. Oh, I lost my taking war score. Looks like in the east we lost something. Yep, there we go. Where are my cannons? It'll take forever. Could kill this stack for a battle. I don't really have to touch these guys much because they, Estonia is going to have so much war exhaustion from fighting, from having their capital held. Give me the prestige. I'd really like... oh, but I do want to pay back my loans. Priority loans. Estonia, why are you being so hard to kill? Not exactly taking war score, but hey. Interesting path. Where is their army? It makes me a little nervous. Come on, guys, retake Moskva. You know you want to. Ah, you were right there in Crimea. So close to being done with conversions. I'm gonna out-attack them soon. Ah, of course, this is a level 8 fort. Yes! Oh, that's Timurids. I was hopeful for a moment. But that's actually bad. At least the Ottomans can't court any of this, so they can only take these provinces. I don't care about those provinces. Oh, actually... no, I don't. And the Timurids are probably... yeah, they're too big to vassalize, so I don't have to worry. A free battle? For me? A free battle for you? Uh-oh. Alright, where are we retreating to? Oh, Moscow, great. Where he's gonna wait and stack wipe me. Fantastic. Okay. Jeez. Drop me in Ryazan. Is this gonna make me walk through Moscow to get out? Yeah, they're gonna stack wipe me. Yeah, and they trapped me because they pushed me into Ryazan. I came from this way, and because it's a fort, you can't leave another way. So long, half my army. Yeah, that was kind of bullshit. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And now, since Commonwealth is nowhere to be seen, they're taking back everything over here. And Estonia is sieging my fort. How can you retreat behind forts? That makes it sound like you are defending it, actually. Can't cancel access because what? Nobody's in here. There's probably going to be a large stack defending this. I'm going to go help Commonwealth. wonder if I'll get partial credit for this. Nope, they're all dead. So they're going to try to hold my fort, though. I'm going to head everybody else to Moscow. So I can retake their capital, which will drop their prestige again. Their Habsburg is still alive, which is good. Because this might put their prestige negative. If that happens, then and they die, then I win. Russian prestige is at 16 currently. The Estonians really need to get out of this war, please. They're close. They'll be out soon. So, anybody who cares, I have a straw poll listed under... It's negative. Prestige is negative. I have a straw poll listed under the stream regarding how to carry on if and when this fails. Because I haven't decided, so we're going to get some input. Now, I'll probably have to take their capital one more time to ensure that it stays low enough, because it only drops by about 20 per, it looks like. Komnenoi, is that how it's spelled? Komnenoi? Komnenoi Empire is something I've kind of been looking forward to. That one sounds pretty rough. Yes, they're taking their capital back. Guys, read this and consider the implications. Herald from Hungary. My king, Austria entered a military alliance with our enemy, Hungary. Hungary is free. Hungary is free! Mission success! Look at that! I did that. I did it. Woo! I'm feeling pretty good right now. Hungary! This war is a bunch of crap. Oh, what? That's Wallachia. Hungary! I think we can both agree that this war doesn't involve you. Hungary entered a military alliance with our enemy, Russia. Fantastic. Estonia. You really don't have a place in this either. Just me and you now, Hungary. Me, you, and about 20 more mercenaries. I just cost Hungary the biggest boon they've had in this game. Or, Russia. Of course, Hungary hates me because they don't understand. Just don't understand. That was weird. Could maybe win the Moscow bit. Yeah, I can't tell where their armies are, though. I don't want to lose this stack, too. As I don't have manpower. So, I'm just going to walk back onto Moscow and take it again. Some of them are heading to Mongolia. Not a lot, though. I'm betting they're fighting Commonwealth, wherever the Commonwealth is hiding. So they're going to go take Novgorod. And I'm going to take Moscow back. Dump their prestige even more. Every time I do this, the morale goes down. I just have to keep my war score up so that they'll at least wait peace. Because the moment that they peace out with Commonwealth, I'm going to be at a severe disadvantage. Because they've probably got about 200,000 men right now. Because they'll build over force limit because they're rich. $108,000. That's still more than me. Commonwealth has about, oh yeah, they dropped about 10 there. It is an imperialist war, yeah, that's a good point. and I'm taking Moscow from them. Repeatedly. Oh, that attrition's getting really nasty looking. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Well, their armies are over there. Might as well have a field day over here. Can't hire mercenaries in overseas provinces. Well then. I really wish the French were in this war. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Great job, King. Embarrassing everyone. So I might want to just peace out of this war now and take what I got out of it. Hope you won't take a white piece at the moment. Maybe after I get this siege done. This Commonwealth, okay, they have more score now. Oh well, because they're crushing Hungary. Oh, the French are there. That's a good sign. Alright, you just march your way. You just leave. I'll come back and take Moskva again. I like these guys. Now, they're probably coming for one of my armies. They are going to focus me because I'm in their land and everybody else is in Hungary. The fort in the Far East. It's a level 8 fort, I believe. Yeah, so I would need, I think, more than this. Because you need... So for level 3, you need 9 regiments. It's 3 per. So yeah, 8, 16, 24. I need. Oh, okay, I guess I can do it. Yeah. It will take forever. I'd rather retake my easy fort first. Until then, I will slowly crush their prestige. Even if I do have to lose a battle when they show up. It will take forever to reach me. That's a good point. Negative 51 prestige. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of there with that stack. And this stack... Oh, I'll take their fort, my fort back. Yeah, some of them come. Hungary, why are you still in this war? Ooh, I can siege Wallachia, because that's one of their things. Let's go to Wallachia real quick. Since I'm unable to cancel my military access with the Ottomans, I might as well. I've lost so much prestige in this war, it's pretty ridiculous. What the hell? Oh my god. Friggin' Ottoman Space Marines. Actually, I'm about to lose all my war score with them. Maybe it's a good idea to get out of this while I can. I can't get out. No, I'm not making a demand. I'm offering you. I will concede defeat. Because they're going to want land if I don't get out of this really soon. And the Commonwealth has high war exhaustion. I'd rather come back when the Commonwealth was restored and I could actually go and strike out at them. You should be able to win some battles if you follow France around. Okay, but picture this. The Commonwealth decides when they're out. Their war score is going to go away when they peace out Hungary, who they're focusing on. So either the Commonwealth is just going to peace out soon, like, so my only advantage right now is that I'm holding these provinces. If I could get totally screwed if they peaced out, I'd have nothing. I'd have nothing to show. I took away Hungary from them. This is still a victory if I concede defeat here. A mere cost of 10 prestige. I think this is the safe way out. I don't like it, but I don't want to lose more land either. I've had enough of that this campaign. And I can cancel all this garbage. Alright, Russia. You win. You did it. You really beat me. Ottomans canceled my access. Is that going to stop this army? Russia's fine. They lost Hungary. Well, they canceled the access, but my army still gets to get through, apparently. Oh, no, he stopped. Well then. Am I literally trapped? Is there nothing I can do about this? Fantastic. Yeah, I took the capital like 4 times. And when their king finally died, he was at -3 prestige. Oh, and he lost his dynasty too. He's no longer Habsburg. Yeah, that is kind of weird. There is Habsburg. But he's not. Or she's not. Russia's gonna lose this big. Maybe. All the better for me, because my truce is gonna be short. So 6-year truce. All they want is this province. That's why when they declared war, I was just like, how many men do they have now? 44,000. Yeah. So ultimately, it would have been good if I stayed in, but I didn't know. And if I hadn't, I really think I would have lost land. I do have to beat the Turks. They have a little bit of land I need. But I can save that for the very end. Brahmanas and Japan will help me against Ming and the Ottomans. God damn it, Ottomans. Korea, how about Korea? Japan will. How about, I don't have advanced CVs, so I can't really... I don't need to eat China. I can just... See, they're not Western. If they Westernize, I'm in trouble. Exactly, I can just protectorate them. I'd like to take my cores back, but ultimately I can just protectorate them. Russia is the one I need to beat. And I just took away Hungary from him. That was huge. That was more land than I could have knocked out of him otherwise. Does China own all of China? Yes. Well, yeah, they own all of it. And a little more. Oh yeah, that's true, I own Taiwan. Yeah, I've got that. So, suck on that, China. Does protectorating count for Great Khan? Yes, it does. So Russia is the big enemy. Actually, Ottomans are too. But I only need one successful war with Ottomans in order to win that. Do I need Kaffa? I believe I do. Russian region, yep. I also need stuff from Persia that they have. So I need these two provinces from the Ottomans, and I need these provinces. I can do it in one big war toward the end. If I can muster enough power. Now, if I can get the Commonwealth to fight them for me before I fight the Commonwealth, well, things will be pretty good. England. Is now at war with Commonwealth. Yeah, I can ally Spain. The reason I haven't allied Spain quite yet is that I don't make Diplo points. I guess I could ditch another ally. Romanus is nice because they'll actually help me fight people in India. You know, Japan is mostly useless. I need to ditch Japan. Do I have a royal marriage with them? Damn. I do. Yeah, Japan's gotta go. You're absolutely right. How long am I looking? I don't even know who made the alliance, who made the royal marriage. I have a feeling it was them, and therefore it's gonna last for a while. Oh yeah, Britain rivaled me a long time ago. No real reason. Let's just rival them back, why not? Alright, let's get that alliance, just to make sure. Now I'll make no points for a while, which kind of sucks. Okay, Coruscant cored up. Good, good. Britain declares war. That would be how this game tends to go. It really would be. How far below force limit am I? 40. But that's okay, my allies will keep me from being attacked for a while. Oh, okay, I found out how to get my men out of here. I'm gonna walk onto this Russian land, which is currently held by Commonwealth. When their war ends, he'll get exiled. What's my next achievement going to be? I assume it's going to be this again. I put a straw poll under the channel as to how to proceed if and when this fails. Pay enough loans. Okay, Cuba. Oh, do I have no truce with Timurids? I don't. If you don't want to do Mongolia again. I do want to do Mongolia. I want to get it out of the way. I might... So, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to do Mongolia again, like, as Mongolia. Although, that's where I'm leaning toward. I probably won't do the whole Tengri bit. If I do that, I didn't plan to do Tengri in the first place, but when I had Ainu, like, before Ainu was captured by Japan and switched to Shinto, and they were animists, and there were Ainu cultured rebels here, and I let them take it. The reason was so that they would make it animist, so I could switch to Tengri. So, I saw the opportunity and I took it. It wasn't really planned. 99 pip general. I'll have to look into that. I don't really understand how that works. I bet that'll get patched out real quick. Yeah, Theodoro, Trebizond. What other little states are there? Can't patch it though. They could patch logic in. They can handle it. I'm glad I can't get PUs. It involves clicking play before everything loads. But you can, it's similar to how you can play easy mode Iron Man. Yeah. It just has to be a check when they're loading. They're not checking something, that's all it is. We're keeping some loaded memory in play. Ah, crap. That took the land! Took a lot of land. Russia, buddy? I'd really like to get home. Yeah, I do too. I remember when non-Catholics could get PUs. One game I played before I started doing Iron Man. Not that it made a difference, because I still play the same way. I never save scummed or anything. I was playing as Lan Na, right? I hit the random button and that's what came up. So I was playing Lan Na. And I owned this area. I wasn't exactly amazing at the game. This is the first non-European I played to. And Manchu, back then, was started as Manchu. And they had like all this. And there was a little bit of, there's a strip of China in the middle. And I got a PU over Manchu. And I used them to destroy China. But they were so big and powerful compared to me, they kept declaring war on me for freedom. And I kept having to beat them back and take land and over until they decided they didn't want to fight me anymore. Things like PUs and vassals were a lot easier before too, when they didn't have the liberty desire. Timur's got their war over with. How you feeling, Khorasan? Not too bad. You got a PU over an HRE. Is there a quick way to tell exactly how much development someone has? Country? Development. Ah. Okay. Khorasan's got 209. I think at 300 they get another debuff, if I remember correctly, to their liberty, or a buff. They get a boost to their liberty desire. Another 25 would be pretty bad for me, but I still want to feed them land so I don't have to core it. So if they're at like 210, it's 10, 10, it's 35. 25. Okay, I could pretty safely feed them most of this. I do remember how you were playing Dark Souls. It sounded like a good time. In the way that this is a good time. You know, I should have thought a little bit about aggressive expansion before I jump down their throat. But I've got allies. Yeah, yeah, sounds like Dark Souls. Timbers is improving Commonwealth's opinion of them. How's that gonna go for you, buddy? I'm not even gonna improve my thing all the way. Coruscant, go get this. You're closer. I forgot to look again. Obey. Go. I own you. Fine, you do this. You just get all the forts. Just go do fort stuff. Go do a fort I'm not doing. Let's go. Got a good positive income for the first time. That's really nice. You know what? I can afford this. What are you doing? Don't attach to me. What are you... No. Make your own decisions. Live your own life, Coruscant. Go. Get out of here. You want this fort? You can have this fort. I'll go do something else. Bastards. Damn. I'm losing dip power. Spain, what you doing? Oh. Oh. Hello, Spain. Didn't see you there. Look, there's a line here. You don't cross it, we'll be best buds. Wanna help me get my land back from Delhi? Are you kidding me? Why do all my allies ally my enemies? Next Mongolia run, you should aim for Timmy's ASAP and switch to Sunni. My inclination is to agree. If I don't get this run, yeah. If I can break down Russia, I think I can do it. Otherwise... Well, I have to, actually, so... If I can break down Russia in the next, like, 30 years, I can do it. It wasn't a very effective go-to button, was it? P.S. This colony needs dudes. If I'm lucky, Ming or Timurids will actually explode. Neither of them. They both were perfectly stable this game. That's what made it so hard. What was that about Russia? So where'd Khorasan's army go? Oh, there it is. Poor Timurids. They never had a real chance. Not with my 5 whole minutes of Ottoman Alliance. He's gonna start retaking stuff. I need to snag everything that somebody else might take. That'll piss off Spain a little bit because they just got a CB on me, although they probably had one already. So let's improve relations with them and Commonwealth, because it's very important that I stay allies with those. On account of, thanks to them, this is the strongest position I've had all day. All game. All day. All of today. Of course, I need a diplomat. Ah, that's right, Brazil is Dutch. All the independent nations are Dutch. Alright then. Coruscant's got admin 13. Is that what I released them with? Oh no, they didn't get released by me. They got pushed out to the Timurids. I captured them like this. Alright. So these provinces all have to go. It's worth 34% overextension for me. So by giving it to them, they'll be able to handle it just fine. I should keep them below 300. I'll take BAM for myself, and I'll take this one for myself so that nobody else snags it, and that prevents everybody else from getting any of them. And that's only up to 50, so... So close. Take all this, it's only 33% overextension. "25 aggressive expansion. Timurids and Delhi will be above. Apparently, Ottomans just don't care." Perfect. They're the ones I'm afraid of. The broken cores is worth a lot. It's worth a lot. Okay. Kinda want that more than I want the money. Oh yeah. Look at all that prestige. Sweet. Wow, this costs like nothing to core. Why does it cost so little? Like, I know I have 50% reduction for being me, but... is it literally just the price of the, what you call it? Okay, yeah, it is just the development cost. So I guess coring cost is normally double development. Yeah. Yeah. So now I pay 1 admin per development. That's pretty good. I like it. I just need to guarantee. Spain, what the hell? For real, dude. They want the Middle East suddenly. Great. Fantastic. They want Persia. Spain, have I ever told you that I hate you with a passion? Because suddenly I do. Nope, I guess that handles that relationship overload. Holy War against Malacca. Ah. That's fine. Why is Spain allied to all these people out here? They're allied to Brazil, Provence, Delhi, Itza, and Siak. Should probably raise autonomy all over this place, shouldn't I? Lots of separatism. Or I could just fight the separatists. So if only there was a way to break up Delhi. Oh, they broke one of their. Oh, they broke their Baumanis alliance. I think Spain destroyed all the forts over here. They left one. Kind of wondering if it's worth it to attack Delhi, even if Spain's involved, in order and just knock Spain out of this area. Just hold this fort, get them out of the war. Oh wow. So, Brazil is attacking Cleves right now in a nationalist war. Because they're Dutch. So they're going to Europe to take parts of Europe because nationalism. The French. The French will ally me. Why will the French ally me? I'm taking a French alliance. Judge me all you want, Jake. I'm doing it. Immediately called into war against Britain. Or they're winning, so I'm not sure why they wanted to ally me. But, okay. If Spain won't have me, I'll take the French. Maybe they'll help me kill the Russians. Ooh, and the Russians lost their Estonian ally as well. There goes 20,000 of their allied men. Okay, why do I want admin tech now? Do I, or would I rather get more religious ideas? Yearly prestige would be very nice for me. What is religious sacrifices? Ah, it's a Tengri thing. Pretty good. So what's the nature of this war? France, 13 colonial conquests. Okay, so 13 colonies is attacking something French. Ah. Somehow they have a claim of. Oh, they have provinces right there. Okay, makes sense. Hmm. Loans are officially paid off. Now then. Guess I'll just take the +1 for now. Yeah. See what kind of strength can the Ottomans pull at this point. $200,000 men with a force limit of 260. Yeah, I don't see that going well no matter who is in on it. Actually, boosting stability is very cheap now. Only 55. Aspiration for liberty can be stopped by stability of at least 3. Or I could become a constitutional monarchy. That would also do it. France would help me against Delhi. France would help me against Delhi. Or the other war just ended. They also seem to really like the idea of going to war with Russia. It's distant. They're developing trust with me. I'm really tempted to hit Delhi right now, get all my cores back. How long between wars will allies come and help you? Anybody know offhand? Like, if I declare now and bring in France, how long until they'll be willing to join me again? Because I certainly want to bring them in next time the Russians are available. Which is actually very soon. But for them, it's not so soon. 3 extra years, actually. It's not so bad. Yeah, 1730. Spain has 59 transports. An equal tech to me. But Manus is pretty close. Delhi's way behind. Speaking of Spain, I should probably colonize these real soon. I don't want the Spanish coming in and landing on my continent. Just to avoid a little bit of annoyance. Yeah, I think me and Bomanis can take Delhi. If I do that, I probably do want to get rid of these rebels. This is all terrible land anyway. Alright, that gets rid of that. Yeah, screw it. All this is getting autonomized. Delhi alone. Of course, they have no navy, they're landlocked. 94,000 men. A good portion of mine are trapped in Commonwealth. But they are behind in a crucial tech 23, so I have a tactics advantage. And I have the advantage of Bamanas helping me from the back end. Yeah, I just need to make some more money to build some troops, and I can do it. If I'm lucky, the Spanish will... Oh, Spanish have a large number of troops here. Looks like they're landing reinforcements. One. Okay. hopefully these zealots will force their demands. Spain will lose all this land. Since they just brought their whole fleet to bring one cannon to stop it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just wait for Russia. I think Russia's way more important. 1729, I can hit Russia. With Commonwealth and France at my side, we can win it. I'm going to need to stop aspiration for liberty one way or another, though. You know, I thought high inflation was supposed to be really dangerous, but I've had high inflation like the whole game. And it really hasn't done much bad to me. Oh good, the Ottomans rivaled me. Fantastic. And yet Nagai is still somehow a valid rival. Well, so much for good times. This is actually a huge war. Okay, so Alright, what I think is that I should probably stop and go to bed. But here's something to look forward to. I suppose. What are the breakdowns here? France only has 46,000. Commonwealth only 48. Did they really put down that many troops? Oh, that's just infantry. Just infantry. It's a decent indicator, though. Yemen's got no men. Well, alright. So, I guess it's time for me to research some stuff about protectorates. Or, yeah, I really gotta figure out how this is gonna go. Got two really nasty fronts. The two nastiest fronts in the game. I gotta pick one. Well, I'll think about it. Have a good night. I have a strong feeling that this will be a turning point in one direction or the other. Later.